Extension methods are a way to add new functionality to existing types without modifying the original type. These are static methods that are defined within a static class. Let's look at an example. Let's assume we want to display some information related to student. We have created this model, student, and we have added these properties, first name, last name, and marks. Now we can consider this student as a type. Let's assume my requirement is to display student full name and check if the student has passed. In object-oriented programming, we can write the same functionality in many different ways. We can directly wrap this functionality inside the student class. I can add methods like get full name, which will print first name and last name. And we can write this method has passed and we can check if the student has passed or not. This is one way of writing the code. Now I will show you how to achieve the same using extension methods. I will remove this logic from here. As I mentioned earlier, if we want to write extension methods, we need to have a static class and we need to write static methods inside that static class. Now I will add a class, so student extensions. This has to be a static class. Now I will add extension methods, public static. This get full name will return a string and get full name. In case of static methods, we should use this keyword, which type we are going to extend. In our case, we are going to extend this student type. Then we can write necessary logic. In this case, we are going to return first name and we are going to combine first name and last name and we are going to return this full name. I have added one more extension method has passed. For demonstration purpose, we have created this console application. This is our mock data. We have prepared this list of students. Then for each student, we are going to print full name and has passed details. And we are going to call these extension methods. If I want to display full name, I can use this extension method. I will take this student type and I can call this get full name. This is how we can call extension method. If I want to display this if student has passed or not, again I can use this student type and I can call this has passed method. We can call extension methods on the types that we have specified in this along with this keyword. Here along with this we have specified student. That's the reason we are able to call this get full name and has passed extension methods on student type. This is our final code. We have formatted this a little bit and we have changed this pass marks to 300. Let's run this application and see the output. This is first student's details, second student details, and third student details. We can write extension methods on built-in types too. We can write utility methods for string or any other type. One more example. I have created this string extension static class and I have written extension methods for string. This method will check if the string is null or white space, or this will capitalize first letter, and this method will reverse a string. Text is of type string. Now we can extend this type by calling these extension methods. I can say like text.c, replace, to lower length. These are the built-in methods that are available along with this string type. Now we can, along with these methods, we can call the extension methods that we have added. We can call it like, say, capitalize first letter. And next, we can call this reverse string. Like this, using extension methods, we can extend any existing type without changing existing code. Those extension methods offer several benefits like improved code readability, code reuse, and also it keeps the code and adds functionality without modifying existing type. So next time, whenever you want to add some extra functionality to existing types, you can easily go for extension methods. This was a quick session on extension methods. I hope the session was useful. Thanks for your time. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.